Chapter 11, Understanding Contractor Pricing. In the previous chapter, we walked through the permit process and discussed how construction plans are reviewed and approved by the city. Once your permits are issued, the next major step in the ADU journey is hiring the contractor who will build your project. But before you begin reviewing contractor proposals, it's important to understand how construction pricing actually works. Many homeowners are surprised by how much contractor bids can vary. Two contractors may review the same plans and submit proposals that differ by tens of thousands of dollars, or sometimes even more. In this chapter, we'll break down how contractor pricing works and what factors influence the cost of building an ADU. What determines construction costs? The total cost of building an ADU is influenced by several major factors. These include the size of the unit, design complexity, site conditions, material selections, labor costs, and location. Larger ADUs generally cost more because they require more materials and labor. However, certain design features can also increase costs significantly. For example, complex rooflines, large spans, high-end finishes, and extensive site work can all increase construction expenses. Because of this, two ADUs with similar square footage can still have very different price tags. Labor cost. Labor is one of the largest components of construction pricing. Building an ADU requires multiple skilled trades, including carpenters, electricians, plumbers, HVAC technicians, roofers, painters, drywall installers, flooring specialists. Each trade contributes to different stages of the construction process. In many regions, labor costs have increased significantly in recent years due to high demand for skilled workers. These labor costs are built into the contractor's overall project pricing. Material costs. Materials also play a major role in determining construction costs. Common building materials include lumber, concrete, roofing materials, windows and doors, cabinetry, flooring, plumbing fixtures, electrical components. Materials can fluctuate based on market conditions. For example, lumber prices experienced significant increases during the COVID-19 pandemic due to supply chain disruptions. Because construction projects require large quantities of materials, these price changes can significantly affect project budgets. Contractor overhead. Contractors must also cover business expenses related to operating their companies. These costs are referred to as overhead. Overhead may include office expenses, insurance, licensing fees, vehicles and equipment, administrative staff, and project management. These operational costs are included in the contractor's pricing to keep their business running. Contractor profit. In addition to covering overhead expenses, contractors must also earn a profit. Profit allows contractors to grow their business, manage financial risk, and remain sustainable over time. Contractor profit margins vary depending on the company and the type of project. Profit is typically calculated as a percentage of the total construction cost. This margin compensates the contractor for managing the project and assuming responsibility for the work being performed. Why bids can vary so much? One question many homeowners ask is, why do contractors' bids vary so much? Several factors can contribute to these differences. Some contractors may use different subcontractors with different pricing. Others may include different levels of project management or supervision. Material allowances and finish selections can also vary between bids. Additionally, some contractors include large contingencies to account for unexpected conditions. Because of these differences, reviewing contractor proposals carefully is extremely important. Understanding price per square foot. Some contractors estimate construction costs based on price per square foot. This approach provides a rough estimate of project costs based on the size of the structure. However, price per square foot can vary widely depending on the project. Factors such as design complexity, site conditions, and material selections can cause large variations. Because of this, price per square foot should be viewed as a general guideline rather than an exact cost calculation. The importance of detailed estimates. One of the best ways to understand contractor pricing is to request detailed estimates. A detailed estimate typically breaks down costs into categories such as site preparation, foundation work, framing, roofing, electrical, plumbing, HVAC, and interior finishes. This type of breakdown helps homeowners understand where the money is being spent and makes it easier to compare bids from different contractors. Avoid choosing based on price alone. While cost is an important factor, choosing a contractor based solely on the lowest bid can be risky. Extremely low bids may indicate that important project elements have been overlooked. In many cases, low bids can lead to change orders or cost increases later in the project. A well-prepared proposal from a reputable contractor is often more valuable than the lowest possible price. Once you understand how contractor pricing works, the next step is reviewing and comparing actual bids. In the next episode, we'll discuss how to evaluate contractor proposals and compare bids effectively. This will help you choose a contractor who offers both fair pricing and reliable workmanship. If you would like additional ADU planning tools and resources, visit strategicadu.com.